Do you have a shirt so ugly it's offensive? This dress tells people you love Jesus without saying it. Do you have a skirt you just wonder why you have it at all? Let's give them new life. A little update of my life, which also is why this video took so long to be posted. I moved to a new place, which has an altar. And then this clip kept me entertained 4 hours. Then I received Diamond Art Collapse painting. I hadn't been able to stop playing with it, and neither had my boyfriend. But for now, get ready because I have so many exciting flips for you guys. I'm still gonna use the clothes I thrifted from my sister's closet because, well, she gave me a lot. So a big thank you to today's video sponsors, which are Diamond Art Club and my sister. And let's get right into the first flip. Do you have a shirt so ugly it's offensive? Today, I'll teach you how to make it aesthetically acceptable. First, take a pen and notebook and sketch out the set you want. Then you're gonna trim off the seams to get the fabric out. If you regret your decisions, don't worry, you can always put it back together by moving your scissors in the other way. Then use the top you already have for the pattern. If you don't have that pattern top, do yourself a favor and go eat some chicken. I don't know how that will help the situation, but it's yummy. Now use your scissors to cut out the front and the back panels of the top. Pin the panels together and sew them to secure. Moving on to the skirt, cut the front and back panels out and sew them together. Pattern for the skirt has already been posted on my Instagram highlights, so follow me. Then take your elastic and lace, sew them together while pulling the elastic. After that, sew that to your top and skirt while pulling both. Then you're done. Now you can offend no one because you no longer have an ugly shirt.
But I like offending people.
Second piece is a pleated skirt. Material is alright, a little stretchy. I'm also gonna make a set out of this. First, cut the elastic band off and cut off the seam to make a big piece of fabric. With the top, fold the fabric in half and put the top pattern over that. Cut it out and you wanna iron it to get rid of the pleats, then sew them together. Now cut some ruffles from a circle, then pin it together with a tube top. After that, tie it in the middle of the chest, so you're done. Now the skirt's gonna look somewhat like this, however you think it's gonna be worn, that ain't it. I start by cutting the upper pieces out, then iron them, then pin them together. By the way, pattern is gonna be posted on my Instagram highlight, so you know what to do. Sew the panels together and throw it over the dress form. Now I'm gonna pin the pleats to that. This part is not difficult. As long as you master the principles of nuclear fission, you'll see that they have nothing to do with each other. I don't really have anything else to add to this pinning action, so I will play some music for you. After pinning, take it off to sew the pleats to the base. Then you have it. Stay tuned for how it is worn. The third piece is a dress that tells people you love Jesus without saying it. This is the inspo for my flip. The lady looks gorgeous in that flower top. I wanna look like her, so I'm making it. First, put the petal pattern on the fabric and cut 7 pieces of that out. Then put those pieces on a plastic bag so we will not mess the house. Now use fabric paint and paint all the tips of the petals to create the gradient. If you struggle on how much paint to use, just paint until someone's ancestor on the altar tells you to stop. Now pin the petal on the couch and use this circle wire as a frame. This wire seems to be weak, but in reality, it's not very strong. Pin the wire near the edge of the petal and keep it in place by pinning a bunch. Try not to leave this pin on the couch unless you want another tunnel in your bottom next time you sit down. After that, go over the wire all around with zigzag stitches. Trim off the excess and you have the complete petal. Repeat this 6 more times. Oh no, you blinked! That's why you didn't see me making this base top. Then I throw the top over the dress form and pin the petals to it. I made 5 more smaller petals when you didn't pay attention, but that's irrelevant. Take the top off the dress form and hand sew the petals. Now at the second thought, I didn't like that color paint, so I repainted the petals and it looked like this. Done! The fourth flip is not made from a complete piece but rather raw fabric. It's fair to call it a flip though because I got the fabric from someone who didn't need it anymore. Now this piece is actually requested by one of my Instagram girlies. I like it so I make it. There's a lot to unpack here but we can do it. There are 5 pieces and a belt, 2 of which are bust pieces, so double them when you cut fabric for coverage. We're gonna cut the pieces out with a paper pattern, then pin the bottom pieces, which are these 3 together, and sew them. With the bust pieces, fold your fabric in quarter, put your pattern on top and cut the pieces out. Then you're gonna put them together like this and sew along the edges. Leave the bust. Turn it right side out, then sew along the edges again to lock the fabric in place. Run the needle with the thread through the underbust. Pull the needle to create that ruched look. Now the underbust length should equal to D. Pin the bust pieces to the body and sew that. After that, cut a big strip of fabric to make the belt. Pin the belt from one side underbust all the way to the other. Sew that in place and you're done. I thought I didn't like that color, so I made another one in this color. I also made a skirt in that color, so they come in set. I didn't film this because it's not a flip, but if you want the pattern, you know where to find it. So from this, and this, and this, I've made this set, and this flower top. I've also made this set and this top. Before the big old haul, let's take a moment to talk about today's video sponsor. This is certainly not National Geographic, so let's talk about Diamond Art Club. Did you know that doing things that you like with your hands increases the happy chemicals in your brain? Doing Diamond Art Club is the equivalent of sewing, crocheting, and smacking the person who talks mean behind your back. So satisfying. I got the Waiting for Master painting by Dominic Davison. The painting comes in this beautiful box. The kit includes a sticker chart for your diamonds, a set of tools. I got only one set because I didn't know my boyfriend would enjoy doing it. In fact, he was 10 times more invested than me. So get more than one set just in case your loved one's interested. Then the diamonds, and of course, big nice painting. Watch this. Okay, step 5. So satisfying. Diamond Art Club makes perfect date nights, is a great way to learn color theory, and most of all, keeps your happy chemicals producing. So get yourself some happiness by heading to diamondartclub.com/ang20 and use the discount code ang20 to save 20% off your first purchase. Thanks Diamond Art Club again for such amazing product and for sponsoring this video. We have finished this much. Since opening the box, I will update you guys on my painting in my next video. Let's first try on this lace matching set. This set is kinda basic, which I love. I just don't have much fun making basic clothes. You should definitely make this though. It's very easy and simple, yet super cute. We can spice it up by adding a belt. Now the fit is totally music festival worthy. I love the lace detail. I think you cannot go wrong with a basic miniskirt. Also a vest will always complement your body, no matter what body type you have. The benefit of having matching set is you can take one item and put together with other clothes and make an entirely different outfit. So I'm pairing the vest with a scarf and a fishnet shawl around my hip. I'm a huge fan of wild island survival videos. Having watched hundreds of those videos, I'm convinced that everyone needs a fishnet shawl. You just need to wrap it around your hip and go swimming, diving, and you don't have to worry about protein source. Even when you don't need to catch food, just leave it around your hip. Boom, you're an island patty. Now this fit on the other hand, it's giving mountain survival. A mountaineer who slays, or like female warrior / hunter. I love the skirt, the pleat details, and the folded top. I finished the skirt top with green zigzag, and I do not regret it. And most importantly, the skirt absolutely scratched and itched in my frontal cortex. I'm definitely gonna make this skirt in another color. The top, on the other hand, is cute, but I should have made another vest. It was a little too easy to make, so I didn't have much fun. The skirt can also be paired with the lace vest. I think they make such good combination. Kinda. I mean, when you look up, it's Snow White. When you look down, it's Tarzan. I married the prince and live in the castle, which I swing around with a rope attached to my butt. But they go well together, I swear. We can also make an easy outfit with the top and the scarf. I love this outfit. It's casual but feminine and comfy. So, beach day it is. Let's try on this flower top. This is the inside of the top. It's kind of like my butterfly top. I think I did a good job with the structure. Using the wires was a smart decision if I do say so myself. They helped the petals stay stiff, but at the same time can be moved and shaped so they look the most natural possible. I also have thought of resin or stiffener, but eventually decided on wires, and I do not regret it. I think this top goes best with this scarf. Doesn't need a lot of accessories since the flower is the statement itself. This can be worn to beach strolls, street strolls if you wear a less revealing bottom like flare pants or so. I also tried this top with the jungle miniskirt. They don't really go well together in my opinion, but my boyfriend said they do go together, so let's trust him. Also, it's fun to play around and experiment. Okay, so let's look at this orange top. A little backstory, I got this fabric together with a bunch of other random fabric to practice sewing. So basically, I had no idea what I was getting until I got them. I didn't like this fabric pattern because I saw a lot of Vietnamese middle-aged women in the countryside wear it. But this unexpectedly turned out to be my favorite, especially when it goes with a jungle miniskirt. The top hugs my body so well. It's definitely on the more coverage side comparing to other pieces from this video, which I love. I love tops that can hide my stomach when I eat too much or when I'm bloated. Still looks like a baddie after 2 bowls of pho, cause this top got you covered. Remember I made that top in another color? Well, here it is. This one is also cute. However, it doesn't really go with the jungle skirt. Remember I made another skirt to match with the top? Here it is. I absolutely love this set. It's so flowy and feminine and lighthearted. If I had to describe my style in only one outfit, this would be it. Period. This color has been my favorite since forever. The skirt is asymmetrical and it's also so flowy. I love the ruffles, make me feel like one of those flowy fish or jellyfish. In that case, stay away from water because someone might have the fishnet shawl. This set can be worn to a lot of places like strolling around, night out, small visit, vacationing, etc. That's all I have for you guys today. The products I use are gonna be linked in the description. Thanks for watching and I hope you all have a happy day. Bye!